this bit actually has the value in it.
All right.
So
Stayed here for this long.
We'll just try and
39 minutes in.
So I have a case study.
Okay, cool.
So I thought that'd be cool. So training 5 days a week, tracking my macros, but I can't seem to see any notable progress in my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like I've plateaued. I'm second guessing everything I'm doing in my training at the moment. What should I do?
Okay.
I have all of the answers here if you want me to go through.
No. Let me have a go first.
All right. So I've been prepared.
Obviously, I would start with reviewing training technique for the shoulders.
Yeah.
Make sure you're actually putting yourself in positions you need to for your morphology to make sure you're actually training the shoulder the way that you would want to. So technique would be first.
Yep.
Program assessment would be second.
Mm-hmm.
Volume frequency directed at the shoulders.
Yep.
Then overall program. Are you actually creating an environment that you can recover from?
Yep.
Then you would need to consider recovery. Are you eating enough? Are you sleeping enough? Are you hydrated enough? Do you have the support there to actually build muscle?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably...
Yeah, absolutely.
Get much further than
that. It's pretty much everything I got here. So the only thing I would add to that is like what shoulder development do you need? So if you're looking at someone, it's like very rarely is someone going to need like
more
anterior, anterior deltoid. Like if anything, like that could be potentially part of the reason why the rest of your shoulders aren't kind of growing. Side, most people need that kind of capped delt, not always, and then rear delt is a big one as well.
Guilty.
So then what it does is gives us a clue of what they're missing in their training or how they're moving.
Yeah.
So then, getting an idea of just like their technique, filming their sets in the gym, assessing them. Like even not just us looking at the technique, if that person was to consult with us, getting them to assess their technique like set to set in the gym.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wait a week to... So like every time one of my guys sends through like a technique video, I'm like, this is what you need to look for.
Yeah.
Like I'm not just saying to them like, drop your hips and, externally rotate this or think about doing this. I'm like, we're here. We want this and this to be in this position and you want this to be here. And if there's a good rep, like you're showing them why it's a good rep.
Yeah.
So I'm like, when you film your sets, look at this.
Yeah.
Like I think that would go a long way to helping everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everything else, like calculate the total work. So it's like, if you're doing too much and because like most people, it's like the immediate response to this isn't growing is do more.
Yeah.
So if you do more and it doesn't work, it's like, well, you're not hitting the bullseye. Like you can throw 100 darts at a dartboard and it's like, if you're not hitting the bullseye, like it doesn't matter. You've got to, bring it back and refine everything and then build it back up again. So yeah. And you kind of mentioned evaluate your intensity, look at your technique, audit your recovery. The recovery thing, I think if nothing else is improving, so let's just say my quads are getting bigger, but my delts aren't. It's like, I don't know if your overall...
That's training.
Yeah, I don't know if your sleep and your protein and calorie status and stuff needs to be addressed. I think like maybe your training split does and like your recoverability of your delts potentially.
Yeah.
And you would see that in like a decrease in training performance and those types of things as well. So there's a couple of things for that person to kind of go down the chain and assess. So there you go. All right, we'll wrap it up there. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow, sub, like, share, depending on what platform you're on. If you are interested in either Transformer or one-to-one coaching, head to the website, and we will see you for another episode.